Hi, folks. We have gotten quite a few questions about the new Trump accounts over the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to take this opportunity to walk you through some of the vital signs of what they are, how they work, and then give you our at least a first read opinion on if they're useful or if there might be better alternatives available on the marketplace today. First and foremost, when you hear Trump account, I really want you to think a IRA for kids, an individual retirement account for kids. Now, IRAs for kids actually already exist before Trump accounts, but due to some quirks in the tax code, they're not terribly popular. What the Trump account is looking to do is to create a retirement account. Retirement account is critical to understand for kids, give them an early start. Now, to talk about eligibility, any child under the age of 18 with a Social Security number is eligible to open a Trump account. There has been a lot of talk about this $1,000 seed contribution or government contribution to these Trump accounts. That is a separate matter than the actual eligibility to open the account. Only children born between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028 will receive that initial $1,000 seed contribution, but any child is eligible to open an account and their parents can contribute funds. Now, how to open these accounts? You can do it two different ways. I think the better option is going to be a website that's to be released called trumpaccounts.gov. You can also file a Form 4547 with the IRS, 45 being President Trump's first term, 47 being the second, as a little bit of a amusing nod there. The limits on the accounts are $5,000 per child per year. This does not include the $1,000 the government will give you in those eligibility windows or any employer contributions that a parent's employer might be contributing. Understand these contributions are not tax deductible. So there is no tax benefit or tax perk to contributing to these Trump accounts. The investments in the accounts on the initial read looks like it's going to be a very low cost index fund, primarily composed of US stocks. Now, the most important thing that you need to understand about these Trump accounts, though, is what happens at age 18. Money cannot be withdrawn. The account cannot be closed before age 18, but on January 1st of the year that child turns 18, withdrawals become allowed. Understand, though, that these withdrawals are treated just like a withdrawal from a regular traditional IRA. And what that means is any amount withdrawn, you're going to pay tax on the full amount. So if you have a $5,000 withdrawal, it's just like you made an additional $5,000 of employment income from a tax perspective. But the gotcha is, because these follow regular IRA rules, any withdrawal by someone under age 59 and a half, with some exemptions, is going to be subject to an additional 10% penalty as an early withdrawal. And it's this reason, the tax treatment of these Trump accounts, that makes us take a little bit of a side eye and says, unless, in my opinion, that you're going to get that $1,000 government contribution, i.e. free money, or unless your employer is willing to contribute, I'm really struggling to see where these Trump accounts make a lot of sense in the broader landscape of strategies that we use today to give or transfer assets from a parent or grandparent's generation to a child or grandchild. And those kind of gifting strategies are going to be a topic for a future video. We've also got some questions there, but I do want to spend a little bit more time on those because I think they're a much more attractive and certainly much more interesting solution. So if you have any questions about Trump accounts or gifting intergenerationally in general, please don't hesitate to reach out.